Are we live?
Exactly.
We're live.
We're live.
Hey, good morning, Lebanon. My name is Ashley Mahan. I'm the Executive Director of the Lebanon Area Chamber of Commerce.
Hey, good morning, Lebanon. This is Brian Hash with Boattown Brewing.
I am Sarah Inks, the Executive Director of Downtown Lebanon.
Well, and here I am, Pamela Hernandez, Regional Director for your Better Business Bureau.
Woohoo!
Hey.
I'm so excited to talk to you here in a little bit. We've got a lot to go over really quick, though, before we get to Pamela. First of all, welcome to Good Morning Lebanon from Ozark Fiber Studios in downtown Lebanon.
Ozark Fiber.
Woo-hoo.
Ozark Fiber rocks.
Beautiful, beautiful studios here. And we cannot do this show without our sponsors. So thank you so much to all of our wonderful sponsors that make this possible.
Am I going to take it away? All right, here we go. So we're going to start at the bottom of the page today. Optimized Health and Integrative Medicine, Heritage Bank of the Ozarks, Holman Howe Funeral Homes, Wildfire Candle Company, Perennial, CNC Farm and Home, Carmen's Deli and Bakery, Deli and Bakery, Covell, APlus Payroll, Lebanon Area Chamber of Commerce, Garner and Smith Insurance, Downtown Lebanon, Missouri, the City of Lebanon, Missouri, Boattown Brewing, Ozark Fiber, and as always, Lebanon Now.
Yay.
Lebanon Ow.
Lebanon Ow.
Lebanon Ow.
Ow.
Did you guys actually see that yesterday?
No.
Oh, okay. A
Something
letter
happened.
fell from the...
Oh, I saw it when I walked in that it was missing, and I thought Ryan was starting a new thing called Lebanon Ow.
Yeah, it's all people getting it.
Yeah, it's going to be our own like fail videos.
Yeah.
So when somebody smacks something, they're going to be like, Lebanon, ow.
All right. So speaking of sponsors, Covéll, one of our weekly sponsors, always gives us a sweet treat. Today we have, you want to use your little model hand here, Ryan?
Here we go. Oh, wait, where's which camera around? I don't know.
So this is coconut cream cookie, and it looks like a little mini coconut cream pie.
It does. There's like, it looks like meringue
Yeah.
and toasted coconut on top. It looks great.
It smells delicious.
Touch it.
Oh, easy there. Do you know where that's been?
Okay.
So if that
Here we go.
disappeared,
Oh,
it's like
slid.
when my segment is over, like it's just,
Well,
Yeah.
no.
I'm kidding.
We
I'm kidding.
generally arm wrestle for those.
Yes.
So
Maybe
You
even thumb
can
wrestle.
try.
Fair
yeah,
enough.
or thumb wrestle, but don't thumb wrestle her. She
Or
has
leg wrestle.
freakishly long thumbs.
Okay.
All right. Thank you to Kayla for the coconut cream cookie. Also, Kayla has her Dubai chocolate on Friday starting at 10 a.m. Strawberry cups, Dubai brownie cakes.
Ooh.
Dubai brownie cakes.
Brownie
That sounds
cake.
amazing.
Okay. A
Okay.
brownie cake. I'm interested to get down to Covéll because those sell out quickly.
Yep. Go see Kayla and get your goodies.
And if you would like to win some coffee today, Sarah, how do they do that?
So is today Tag a Friend Friday?
It is Tag a Friend Friday.
So you need to share this broadcast, like it, and comment free coffee and tag a friend. And that friend could win some free coffee from Covéll at the end of the broadcast today. So you have to do it while we're live.
Yep. Do it while we're live and tag a friend and get them some free coffee. They will love you.
They
Yeah.
will love you.
And you can get down there and get a Dubai brownie.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Brownie cake.
Yeah, that sounds great.
That sounds amazing. Tag your friends. Last time we did that, we had a lot of people that
We did.
participated, which means you all love your friends, and just like we all love
Yeah.
each other.
Aw.
So tag your friends. All right.
Gracious.
Really quick, too, I want to shout out to White River Marine Group. We did a tour there. Good Morning Lebanon did
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago, and it was a lot of fun.
It was super fun,
We learned
except
a
for
lot.
the like clown shoes I had to wear. Other than that, it was great.
Oh, you got to stay tuned because there's going to have to be pictures of those shoes. So we're going to tour a factory, and Sarah decides to wear sandals. And
Why not?
so
I didn't think
little did
about
we
it.
know that they have these special slip-on safety toe. They kind of look a little like a safety toe croc kind of thing that they strap onto your foot. And so we made an awful lot of fun of those
Yeah.
shoes and of Sarah quite a bit too that day. So stay tuned for some photos of that because I know we all got pictures.
Well, I'm really glad that White River had them available
Yeah.
because I wouldn't have been able to go on tour without them. So
she
I
would have had to sit in the
appreciate them
car.
providing that. They have also generously donated a kayak for the Bobby Dozier fundraiser auction that's happening next week. So they're amazing people. And I know they watch.
Very
So
good.
Hey,
Yes.
good morning, White River. Thank you so much for the tour. It was absolutely fascinating. We had such a great time and just amazing.
All right. So also something that we all did together. We did, well, you weren't there.
I
You were
didn't. I was
busy.
working.
But Jude's Supper Club
Yes.
was awesome.
It was really great.
Phenomenal. I hadn't been there yet to try this out, and I'm so glad that I had that opportunity. I'll definitely be doing this again.
Yeah, it was great. And I brought my kiddos, and Jack wanted to look nice, so we bought him a suit Saturday, and he
did
fully
look
decked out with a suit
super
and a
sharp.
bow tie.
Yeah.
He looked great.
It was great.
Cutie,
So
cutie.
the next supper club is June 6th and 7th, and they do have the menu out. If you'd like to check out what they're going to have available on those dates, go ahead and get your reservations now.
So that's also First Friday. So First Friday, come out, Jude's Supper Club. Yeah, awesome.
Woohoo. And stay tuned for more First Friday stuff as we move forward. Probably next week for sure. We'll talk some more, and the week after that.
Yeah.
Oh, there's some more pictures
Yeah, there's
of
some
Jude's.
pictures. So some of their cocktails. This one I think is going to be available, a charcuterie, like personalized board for your appetizer. So cute.
That almost looks too pretty to eat.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was the pork chop.
The pork chop. Yeah. I didn't get the pork chop, but a lot of people did, and they said it was phenomenal.
Mhm.
That's what I got, was the shepherd's pie.
Yeah.
Mm.
And that was my favorite.
The cheesecake was so
The
good.
cheesecake was really good with the lavender.
And the chocolate posset.
My husband called it a chocolate possum because he can't read.
Chocolate possum.
I don't think
to
there's
all
anything to do
you
with possum in there.
pastry and bakers out there, if you want to come up with a new thing called the chocolate possum, have at it.
Yeah.
I'm interested to
free.
see what you come up with.
Yeah. He enjoyed the chocolate possum a lot.
Well, there you go, Sam.
Everybody did. I mean, it was all just
Mhm.
fantastic.
Yes.
So
Good job to Cafe Jude's. All right. So really quick, I got a message last night from Kenny Howe inviting everybody out to the Veterans Park at Mount Rose Memorial Park for a service on Memorial Day Monday. So Missouri State Representative Jeff Knight will be there along with some other local dignitaries. The public is all welcome to be there at 11 a.m. for this service.
that's amazing.
Yeah, go check that out. I've been there in the past, and it's an amazing event.
Yes. All right. Moving on. We have a big festival coming up as well.
We
and
do.
I see some stuff on our table here. I think maybe about it. June
Ooh.
7th is the Route 66 Festival, which is going to be a huge day.
Huge.
Lots of events going on. They've got vendors, all kinds of vendors, food trucks, activities.
I mean,
and
cars.
Cars, yes.
Parade,
Yep.
A
concert, a dunk tank
Dunk tank.
that we're all
Yes,
participating
we are all participating
done it
in
before?
the dunk tank.
Have you done it before?
I mean, I've been in a dunk tank before, but not this one.
Okay. I have done this one.
Yes.
I've not.
So she's the
Get yourself
veteran,
prepared.
the veteran dunk tanker.
It's not, it depends on the weather. It's not cold.
I'm scared.
And not only do we have a dunk tank,
Oh,
Oh no.
yeah. The best part is that Chaos Monkey Ryan is in charge of the whole thing.
It's not the best part.
Yeah, well,
the
I
best
say
part.
best,
If you're
You
in
know,
the dunk tank, that's not the best
not
part.
not really the best
it's
part.
absolutely the best part because I have plans.
Of course you do.
I do.
Oh my!
Of course
It,
you do.
when Bruce Owen gave me the list, and I'm like, these are all my friends that never listen to me when I'm trying to run the show.
Out of this?
Well,
It's time to get payback.
oh my
I'm
gosh!
telling you, I broke my toe in that thing last year. So
You
I've
got 9
already been punished enough.
broke
I
your
feel.
toe. Yeah,
He
got
said
stuff
you
up to give you
got
9 more. You're fine.
Yeah, you have 9 more. Now I
Well,
have a
this
goal.
is for charity, though. The dunk tank raises money for what this year?
Oh,
Let's see.
It is Shop with a Cop.
Shop with a
Shop
Cop.
with a Cop. So
See, it's a
absolutely
good cause.
come dunk us multiple times and see whatever chaos Ryan has in store for us. We will gladly take the hits to raise money for Shop with a Cop.
Absolutely.
I'm feeling
Absolutely.
need for a road trip. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So you're
Yeah,
coming
come
down.
see it.
Yeah,
Come
It-
down.
Look at that.
I don't
Bring your
even know if the
dollars.
word fiasco will cover it.
Yeah.
But it's a great time. If you haven't been to the Route 66 Festival out there at Boswell Park, it's
Mhm.
amazing.
It's huge.
The cars, the people, the food, the fun. It's
Yes.
super amazing.
Yeah. It'll be
Bounce
a good time.
houses.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. And now on to the next thing. Massey's Comics has their comic and toy convention on June 21st. That's going to be at the Civic Center. Lots of very familiar faces to those who are familiar with the comic world. Not me, though. I don't really know all these people, but I know that they are familiar faces to a lot.
They are. And Jimmy Mouth of South Hart's going to be there. And that, for all you old school Texas wrestling fans,
right.
is a famous person. Thank you so much.
My
Right
grandma when I
there
was
we
a
go.
kid. That's
Yep,
right.
exactly. That was Saturday lunch was
Uh-huh.
Texas wrestling.
That's right.
Not-
Jimmy
yeah.
Mouth of the South.
And Brian Thompson Industries is the one bringing Jimmy Hart.
Right.
So I cannot wait to see those two together.
Oh, it's going to be a lot of fun.
That is what I want to see.
I am totally showing
that-
up that day to meet Jimmy Hart.
And just a couple quick things about the Comic-Con. Lebanon Now is proudly sponsoring the cosplay contest. You can get in contact with Massey's to do that. There's cash prizes, all of that good stuff. Also, several of the gentlemen you see on this poster that are very ingrained and popular in the comic industry, we will be doing live interviews here on Lebanon Now with them starting next week. They're going to zoom in from where they're at, and we're going to sit down and we're going to have live conversations so you guys can interact with them, talk to them. I think the first one's scheduled, it might be the week after, for June 2nd is when the first one is scheduled.
Right
for.
on.
That's
So
awesome.
Wow, exciting. All right. What's next?
What's next? Well, we need to talk about our giveaways and give some stuff away from last week, I think.
Okay.
Vanna, are you ready?
Vanna, are you
Sure.
Vanna, are you ready?
What's first?
All right. So let's give away our perennial basket from last week.
All righty.
So this had a lot of smell good stuff in it, correct?
Yes, a lot of smell good stuff. So the basket is Afternoon Retreat Fragrance Basket. It's got a candle, reed diffuser, home fragrance oil, a scented sachet. Is that how you say it?
I think that is how you say
An
that.
auto vent clip, wax melts, and a plug-in wax warmer. And Afternoon Retreat, the image is like a person in a hammock. So I think
There we go.
Very relaxing.
And the winner is
Tiffany Tate.
Yay!
Tiffany. Congratulations for winning this basket.
Yes.
You can pick it up at Perennial.
Yes. I know Tiffany watches most weeks. So thank you for always being a dedicated viewer.
Yeah,
and
no
for
doubt.
commenting. And we will be having a new basket to give away to a special viewer's friend next week.
You have to tag your friend. So,
Oh,
tell us what's in it, Ashley.
Sure. This is the Garden Glow basket. So we've got a Swan Creek pottery candle, a greenery candle ring, a potted plant decor, a dish towel, spinach artichoke dip mix, cucumber dill dip mix. That's a tongue twister.
cucumber dill dip mix. Yeah,
Key
there we go.
lime pie mix, and gourmet chocolate singles.
Woohoo.
So this is full of all kinds of goodies. And also Perennial is kicking off summer with a $10 or less sidewalk sale this Saturday inside if it rains.
But we're going to
There
say
we
no.
go.
No rain.
We're going to
Hopefully
say no rain.
You want to win this one, you like, share, and comment, tagging your friend as well.
All right.
That's a good
There we
basket.
go.
That is a good basket.
And of course, as always, all the things that you see in that basket, if something just caught your eye, they're all available at Covéll. Perennial.
Close enough.
Wow.
So close.
I'm just going to sit here and drink coffee for a minute. Okay, yes. Hit me with the hand.
Wildfire basket. Okay, so wildfire basket from last week. So you're going to get some laundry detergent, room spray, a candle, and dryer balls.
Yes, and some wax melts.
And wax.
Oh,
Yeah.
There we go.
Winner of this is Donnie Mack.
Donnie Mac, congratulations.
Yes, congratulations, Donnie. You can pick this up at Covéll.
Yes, this
Brian.
one is available at Covéll.
Covéll. Yes. This one goes to Covéll.
And we will be giving away another identical basket to that. It's just the same thing. You'll get some laundry detergent, a candle, some wax melts, room spray, and dryer balls. If you want to win, what do you do, Brian?
You like this, share it, and tag a friend. Comment Wildfire and tag a friend, and you can do that. It does not have to happen while we are live. It can happen anytime during the week between now and next Friday's broadcast.
Yep. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. Tag a friend. Make sure you get some good stuff for
Tag
your
all
friends
your
out there today.
Yeah.
Tag them all.
Okay.
Okay.
We're going to move on to our guest who's been sitting here patiently waiting her turn.
Learning so much.
I'm
much. Like, I wish I had more time to spend in Lebanon this morning. I'm like, now I know I need to go get some decor. I need to go get the dip mix. I need to go get one of those cookies. So thank you so much for having me.
There's a lot to do in Lebanon, Missouri.
So much to do.
We're glad you're here.
Well, thank
Thank you so much. So you're with the Better Business Bureau.
That is correct.
So people watching at home, what exactly do you do?
Well, that's a great question. What do you think the Better Business Bureau does? I always ask that when I go out into the community and give speeches, talks. I always ask, that's my first question. What do you think the Better Business Bureau does?
Is anyone going to
I'm going to laugh. I'm going to listen to people complain. I mean, I hate to say that, but every time somebody's mad, they're like, I'm going to call the Better Business Bureau.
You know, that is
Sorry,
the
I sounded a lot
answer.
like my dad right there. If y'all know my dad, tell him I talked about him today. But I'm going to call the Better Business Bureau. That was like one of the things.
Yeah, that's one of the answers I get a lot. And that's because that's what they know us for. We are trying to advance marketplace trust. We've been doing it over 100 years. And part of that is if a consumer has an issue, they can come to BBB and we're going to try to mediate that issue with the business. What we forget is we want the business to give their side of the story too, because, there are at least two sides to every story, but try to come to a resolution that feels good for everybody. So that is one aspect of what we do. So,
Okay.
what else do you think we do? Any other thoughts?
So
questions?
for me, it would be like, as a person who would want to do business with somebody, it's a place I can go do research and see if that business is reputable if I don't know anything about them.
Yeah, that is a big part of the mission. We want to give consumers information to find brands, businesses, charities that they can trust so they make a decision they feel good about. So we're just trying to be that neutral third party, giving you information that you feel is reliable and accurate, and then you can take that and make the right decision for you. So that is a big part of what we do. That's what I always tell people to go to bbb.org to look for businesses. If they're just not sure, check it out. See what other consumers say. See if there's complaints.
Right on.
See what the reviews look like. All that information is going to be out there. So yeah,
What a fantastic resource. And probably one that gets over. I mean, probably that's a big part of your job is reminding people that that's out there, because that's a great resource and something that you're hearing from other consumers that are having looking for the same thing or the same type of business.
that is my job. I consider myself the brand ambassador, so
Okay.
to speak, for BBB in Southwest Missouri.
Right.
So I just talk to people all day. Sometimes that's people on a camera. Sometimes that's people on a radio. Sometimes that's people at a senior center. Sometimes that's people at a library. Hi, library.
Hey, library.
Sometimes that's people at a Rotary Club. Anywhere I go.
Hey.
Yeah. Anywhere that somebody wants me to come talk, anyone who has questions, that's what I'm here to do. And that's everything from consumer protection to going to high schools and talking ethics education. That's another part of what I do.
That's awesome.
A lot of scam prevention. I talk about
Right.
scams a lot.
Yeah.
Right.
Because, what's going to erode marketplace trust quicker than a scam?
Right.
So-
Absolutely.
That's what I do. All day, every day, talk.
How does a business get listed with the Better Business Bureau?
Oh, so easy. I can always help with that. You can go to bbu.org. There's a get listed. It doesn't cost anything. Accreditation is different. That's dues. That's extra vetting. But to get your business profile out there, absolutely. We want any business in the community to have that because we want to get that information to consumers.
Right on. I'll have to remember that. I'm making a mental note.
Yeah.
I'm making a couple of mental notes because, type that. I'm going to type this into my notes right
Well, I
quick.
wondered why I had a keyboard. I'm like, well, okay, I'm
for
going to
notes,
take
yeah.
dictation while we go. Okay, very good.
For everybody at home, I just put random stuff on the table, and then I'm always so excited when they play with it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That worked out really, really well.
I like it.
I do too.
Who knows?
And actually, I would like to talk to you too about coming and speaking at our local Rotary Club. So
Look at this
we-
connection.
I know, right? We got this going on.
That's
What we do. I would love to do that. So
Awesome.
Yes.
Okay.
What do you want to know? What else do you want to know about what I do?
So what else is there? Tell
What
us.
else is there? That's a big part of it. Like I said, a lot of what I talk about is the scam prevention. That
Mhm.
seems to be where people have the most questions
Right.
and they don't know about all the tools that we have. We have BBB Scam Tracker. That's how we know what's going on.
That sounds fun to say. Scam tracker.
Scam Tracker.
It's like
It
a
is
storm
kind of
tracker.
fun to
Yeah.
say.
Scam tracker.
It is. And it's just as vital to the community, right?
Right.
Yeah.
That's how we know what's happening in the community. We ask both people report if they see a scam.
Mhm.
And then if you think you're involved in something and just something feels a little off, you
Right.
can go to Scam Tracker and put in a keyword. You can put in a name of a company, a phone number, anything at all to see if other people are reporting it. So it's a
Right.
tool that's out there. And then there's a part of that are prevention, because the best tool we have against scams is talking about them.
Right.
That's why I go out and I talk about them all day, every day.
Right.
People can take a little quiz, see what kind of scam they're most at risk of encountering, just a few little questions.
So you're telling me the lady in Nigeria is really not going to send me $1.2 million?
So
Because I was really kind of counting on that money.
I'm a big reader. I was
Right.
super excited to find out the library was here today.
Right on.
Super excited. So, and so I don't know if the library here in Lebanon has this book, but I'm going to recommend it because I've been recommending this book to everyone since I read it. It's called Keanu Reeves is Not in Love with You.
Okay, yeah, that's great.
Oh,
I
man.
know.
Sorry, Ashley.
Dang.
None of them online are in love with you, but it goes back to kind of what you were talking about and
Right.
these online romance scams, which are growing. They are, particularly for our older adults, it's number 2 risky scam for 65 and older.
Oh, no.
The book is it's funny.
Right.
It's a little she can be a little what's a good word? Risque? Spicy.
Spicy.
Thank
There we
you.
go.
So just a disclaimer there, but it's also a lot of really good information. I
Right.
actually picked up a couple of things to make sure I included in my talks. Like, for
No doubt.
example, these people who might approach you online,
Right.
try to strike up a friendship.
Right.
They say they work like an oil rig, right?
Right.
How do you know what's normal on an oil rig if you've never worked on an oil rig?
Right.
How do you know that they don't need money to come take a visit off the site? You don't
Right.
know that.
Right.
And so she talks about what's normal for being on an oil rig, what's normal for someone who's in the military. If you've never had a military personnel, a veteran in your family, you wouldn't know that.
Right.
And so the more we educate ourselves, the less likely we are to get involved in a scam like that.
I'm
And
making a note of that. But
Yep.
Keanu
No,
part of the
Reeves is
It's not going
in love
Or Liam Neeson. She runs into
with
several
you.
Liams online.
Really?
Or
yeah.
Liam
Yeah.
Neeson.
What about Burt Reynolds? Is he in love?
You know what? I don't think he's
Or-
on. I don't know if he's on.
Or Sarah's doctor.
Or, or Sarah's doctor. Okay.
Yo, yeah, my doctor's not in love with me.
I
Oh,
don't
that's
know.
a whole other
Do you
story.
remember-
Oh, the ER doc.
Oh, that
Your ER doc. Yeah.
was great.
He
But
was great. He was great.
exists.
And remarkably handsome. I'm not going to lie. Even with the mask on, remarkably handsome.
Wow.
But okay, so the reason
Okay.
that you educate people about scams so that they can avoid them.
Yes, that's the goal.
Let's get back on track.
Not,
Yes.
not to perpetuate them,
And
but to avoid them.
Men
Yes.
are subject to these as well. But it's to build that trust with the business community so that people feel confident when they spend their dollars with a local business.
Absolutely. You want to know that somebody's committed to being trustworthy. We have we call our standards for accreditation. That's what we ask of our accredited businesses. That trustworthy, be transparent, advertise honestly, safeguard your privacy, safeguard your data. That's huge right now.
Oh, yeah.
And we give businesses a grade. I don't get to do it. It's an algorithm. I'm a teacher at heart, but I don't get to give the grades.
Not a test.
It's not a test, but it's really just taking all this data, A+ through F, just like school that we all recognize, that just gives consumers a quick snapshot of how that business interaction is likely to go. So accreditation doesn't affect that grade at all. It's just based on information from the business, public sources, complaints, how they handle complaints, because things go wrong. We
Sure.
don't expect perfection from anybody,
Right.
but how do you handle that situation? So it really is, it's about helping consumers make decisions they feel confident in.
That's
That is
awesome.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good job.
Thank you
I
so
love
much.
it.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Okay. Well, hopefully you'll be speaking soon at maybe
At a
Rotary, and we
local
can
local
learn
civic
more.
organization.
I
Yes,
would
near
love
you.
to do that. Let's get on the calendar.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much,
Thanks
Pamela,
for
for being here
having
and
me.
visiting us in Lebanon.
Yeah,
We really appreciate it. Hopefully you'll come back and visit some of our great
I will.
bakeries.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
try to hit
right.
one. I'm gonna try to hit one on the way out of town. I'm
There
not
we
gonna
go.
lie.
Awesome.
Like, do I
Good.
have time? Yes, I do.
Right on.
Plenty of time. You got plenty of time.
We got all kinds of time.
All right. So we're going to talk a little bit more about what else is going on in Lebanon right
Ooh,
now.
there's a lot.
Lots of stuff going on. May is membership month at the Lebanon Area Chamber of Commerce. So you can join this month only for $100.
$100. That's a great deal.
It really is. So our year is about halfway over. So we feel like this is a great discount for people to go ahead and take advantage of joining the chamber if you've been interested in it. And then we'll have renewals starting again in October this fall.
Awesome.
And if you join the chamber, you too could have an opportunity to be on Good Morning Lebanon with us.
That's right.
Who doesn't want
Who?
that?
Everyone
I
should
don't
want
know.
that.
Actually, everyone does want that because we're booked until November.
Yeah.
Woo!
We're booked till next year.
Right.
Okay.
All right. Also happening soon.
The Saturday is the summer kickoff and foam party in
Woohoo.
downtown Lebanon.
There we go.
So we always do it the Saturday after the last day of school. So that is the Saturday. There's some rain in the forecast, but we're hoping not during the foam party. But if there is, we'll reschedule. But it's going to be at the parking lot beside Deputy and Mizell. We're going to have food trucks, a giant foam party. The fire truck is going to come out at the end and kind of spray off the lot, and everybody
Fun.
loves that part. So come out Saturday.
Awesome.
Right on.
All right. And Wagons for Warriors, you might have noticed I'm wearing my Wagons for Warrior shirt. That is today. Starting today, the parade happens at 11. And then tomorrow will be the Chuck Wagon feast, basically. You'll get to go around and check out everyone's food, which was really, really good last year.
Yes.
So I'm kind of looking forward to that again this year.
I'm to understand it's always really, really good.
Yeah.
So,
So get out, support this great cause, and check out all these Chuck Wagons. I mean, Joe Wasmer was here, and it's bigger than Texas.
It's
Yes.
the largest
We have the
Chuck
largest
Wagon
one.
gathering
Yeah.
in the United States, at least.
Kind of a
Yes.
big deal.
Yeah.
All right. And what else is going on? Lifeguard certification at the Y is happening June 2nd through 4th. So this is your chance to get certified as a lifeguard, Brian.
there we go. I could.
Awesome.
You could. Live to Give Hope. You probably know a little bit about this one, Sarah.
I do. The Paving the Way program. It's driver's training. That is coming up. I can't read the dates up there, but it's coming up.
Coming up.
The first one is June.
June
The first
2nd
one is
through
June
13th.
2nd through the 13th.
That's in Lebanon. And then July 21st through August 1st is Buffalo.
Yep. So
Yes,
two
there we go.
locations this year. Awesome.
Brian, take advantage of that one as well.
You
What are you
can always use refresher
What are you
course.
trying to say?
What?
I'm going to take some people with me, I think.
Also happening on Friday, June the 6th, is the National Cancer Survivors Day drive-through celebration. This is through the Mercy Health Foundation. So this is a citywide celebration for those who have beat cancer. It's going to be a lot of fun. Lots of great things happening. Starting at 10 a.m., you can drive through the Curry Cancer Center parking lot for a few special surprises, including free ice cream treats, courtesy of Jaden Schmitz at Edward Jones.
That's
Hey,
awesome.
thanks, Jaden.
Yeah. All right. And this is all about the Route 66 Festival, which we kind of touched on already, but Sister Hazel is the concert happening that day.
It is. That's kind of a big deal, too.
Kind of a
we
big
got all
deal.
kinds of big deal stuff going on.
It's kind of what we do in Lebanon.
Yeah.
It is.
This is a big deal.
Lebanon, we're kind of a big deal.
Brian,
Oh.
it's a big
On
deal
First
when you get a
Friday.
pie in the
It
face.
is a big deal. Okay, so if you had the pleasure of watching the Pie in the Face contest last month, where our very own Sarah Angst and Melinda Fries got pies in the face, courtesy of our very own Ashley Mahan. Well, we're doing it again, and this time. I'm going to be in the running for Pie in the Face, as is Lindsay Slavens from the Kiwanis Club and
Katie Massey.
Katie Massey from the Optimist Club.
It's the battle of the civic clubs.
It's the battle of the civic clubs. So interestingly enough, though, there is also a fourth bucket involved this time around.
Yes.
And the fourth bucket is if the most money goes in the fourth bucket, then we all get a pie in the face.
Yeah.
I pretty much resigned myself to getting a pie in the face. So I'm rooting for bucket number 4 so that we all get to have the fun.
But the buckets are all about town, so come in, put your donations
They
in.
are.
It all goes to Alzheimer's.
Woo!
All right. And we do have a new chamber member who took advantage of the May membership promo. Hootie Hoot Hollow is going to have their ribbon cutting on June 12th.
Hollow.
Yeah. Hootie Hoot Hollow. It is fun to say. So I invite everybody to come. Hootie Hoot Hollow.
Hootie Hoot Hollow.
Hootie Hoot
Do you
Hollow.
hoo hoo? Like,
Hootie hoot.
like an owl? Hoo hoo. Hootie Hoot Hollow.
Oh my gosh.
Perfect.
So, anyways, everyone is invited to this ribbon cutting. Please, please, please come out and check out Hootie Hoot Hollow and all of the goodies that they have to offer.
There we go.
Color Our World summer reading program with the library is also coming up. And we have Erica from the library here to talk with us a little bit about that and all other things happening at the library.
Hey, good morning, Erica.
Hey, good morning.
Thanks for being on the
We're
show.
so glad you're here with us today.
Yeah, no problem.
Welcome.
Welcome. Glad to be here. Last year, whenever I was here to talk about summer reading program. We had just had a fish birthday party, and I was realizing that our library fish are 4.
Wow.
So
Oh
I
my
wanted
gosh.
to say happy birthday to Huey, Dewey, and Louie. If you see them today in the library, tell them happy birthday.
Aw.
So
Happy
there's that.
birthday.
That's so
4-year-old
sweet.
fish. How old is that in like, are fish years like dog years? How old is that in people years?
I think 4 is really lucky. So
I mean, 4 seems like a long time for a fish.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm just wondering.
it is. I don't look into it.
I'm going to
because-
look that up
don't
right
look
now.
into it. Don't. Well, I just wanted to talk a little bit about summer reading program. We have so much going on, but first I wanted to say thank you to the people who make this possible, and that would be our friends of the library. They donate $9,000 every year for children's programming, and that doesn't just go to summer reading program. That's all year long when we could not do it without them. And then Community Cares grant through LAF, we get some money from that, so we're super thankful for them. And then Vanessa at Cornerstone, who doesn't love Cornerstone?
Right.
You know, Vanessa,
Everybody loves
right,
Cornerstone.
right.
Holy cow.
This is what the kids get most excited about because they love free pizza. And thanks to Vanessa, every kid who completes the summer reading program will get a free personal pizza, drink, and a cookie.
That's
super
awesome.
thankful for her.
Thank
She
you to
used to
Cornerstone.
work at the library, and it's definitely close to her heart.
It's like the Book It program.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's
Better
awesome.
because it's Cornerstone.
Right.
So
That's awesome.
Very, very thankful for her. And then the staff who make it possible. You know, I can't do this alone. Everybody works as a team, and we couldn't do it without each other. So I wanted to say that. But then, first of all, do you guys have library cards?
I do.
My daughter has one.
I do. I can't swear to you I know where it is right now, but I do have one
Okay.
somewhere.
That makes me feel good. Ashley, we need to check on you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Because library cards are free. I brought my very first library card I got when I was in 3rd grade. The signature on the back is very embarrassing because I had just learned how to write in cursive, and I'm pretty sure my mom got mad at me about that. But anyway, it's really bad. But library cards are totally free, and if you are a child 4 and up, you can also get a library card. You just need to show 2 forms of ID if you're the parent or guardian, something with your photo on it, and then something separate with your current address. And that gives you access to everything in the library. You can check out up to 25 items, and we're connected. Yeah, it used to be 50, but we were like, oh, that's a lot.
That's a lot to carry in
Yeah.
the car.
I know the moms were like, thank you,
Right.
because their arms were hurting.
right? Got little kids with
need a
stacks of
wagon.
books going.
Yeah, right. Yeah, let's take 50. So, no, but you get to check out up to 25 items, and we're connected with tons of libraries within the state. And so, really, you have access to even more than that. We're like one big happy library family. So, I wanted to talk about that. If Ashley, come in right after this to
Ashley,
get your
go
library
get a library
card.
for crying out
Please.
loud. Gosh.
That would make me so happy.
Do you have the book Keanu Reeves Doesn't Love Me though?
I wrote it down. I'm going to check on it. And if we don't have it,
I was going to say, you're going to have to put me on the list because I'm pretty sure Keanu loves me.
yeah, I think we all need to read that.
I think so.
That's funny.
But I will be checking on that. Pam, if you're watching, I may be ordering that book later. So thanks to Pamela. So anyway, the summer reading program goes on all summer long. And this is a way to help kids keep from doing participating in the summer slide. So all school year long, their teachers have worked so hard to get their reading levels up. And in the summer, when they're not in school, if they stop reading, then their reading levels go back down. So the summer reading program is really essentially to help with that. And who doesn't love prizes? You know, you get prizes for reading. You're already going to be reading all summer long, and audiobooks count.
Right?
Do you? Yes. So even for kids, audiobooks count. Adults can participate.
We can.
Yes. And
Oh my
there are-
gosh.
That's you, Ryan.
I want to do that. I need to get back in the reading group. So
Ryan's going
for
to
sure.
start the reading program. He's going to do the driving program. And what was the other one you're going to do?
I don't know.
You're busy
I think the reading one I can probably do. The driving one is going to be a challenge. I'm not going to lie.
Oh.
Who doesn't like free prizes? You know,
I do like
So-
free prizes, and a personal pizza from Cornerstone sounds pretty good.
Yep.
Well, adults don't get that.
Oh.
You'll have to. Yeah, I'm sorry, dudes.
Well, I could buy my own. I could be like, look at me, I did this. I'm gonna treat myself to my own cornerstone.
But if
if I'm buying my own, I'm getting Stromboli, not pizza.
Well, there you go. And I bet Vanessa would give you a big pat on the back. if
She
you came in
probably
there.
would.
Yeah.
I'm sure she would. She'd be like, Brian,
She might
what
take
a
a
good
picture with
job.
you.
Yes. Yeah, she could do
Yeah.
that.
Okay, there we go. Got to
on.
get signed up so I can get some reading done.
We're on.
Yes. So anyway, adults get put in the prize drawing for the big prize. And I don't know if you've heard of out of print clothing, but they have a lot of cool bookish apparel. And I try to pick really good stuff. Okay. So
Sweet.
it is a worth it prize. And you get a t-shirt. This is last year's t-shirt. This was the year before last year's t-shirt.
Aw.
This is Leroy, the library bear. And I brought him for a very special reason. If we have time to talk about that at the very end. Oh, I have all the time I want to talk about the library. This will be great. Do you guys want to go home? Because we might be here all
Right.
day.
Yeah. Yeah, we're in.
Okay. So anyway, you get a special t-shirt. This year I'm hoping to do tie-dye. You may have to tie-dye it yourself. We're not sure. I hear that's complicated. I've never tie-dyed anything. Is it really messy?
Yeah.
Okay.
My daughter does tie-dye. I'll just make her do mine.
What if we were tie-dyeing 300?
I don't know that she's down for that.
No?
I mean, she could probably block out a weekend and come down and help. Maybe. I don't know.
Okay. Well,
She could talk you through it.
yeah, I'll try.
Oh, we have a comment. Oh, Abby Hoskins says Erica is a huge asset to the library. Hooray. Our community is extremely lucky to have her. She does an amazing job coordinating the children's program, and my kiddos love story time.
Aw.
Thank you so much, Abby.
Yes, thank you, Abby. How sweet. Tell all the kids hi, okay? And tell them Leroy is on here because one of my favorite programs we started last summer is the stuffed animal sleepover.
Yes, I have seen pictures of this. So cute.
Yes, if you want to, you can participate, okay? If you have a favorite stuffed animal, you can bring it and we will put it in with all the others. Yes, you can.
I totally do. Yeah, I totally do.
You bring your stuffed animals and they have a sleepover?
Yes, and I
At the
watch
library.
at the library all night long. They get to stay. I do story time. I give them snacks so they don't get hungry, you guys. I watch them all night long to make sure they don't get into trouble, but it doesn't work because they always get into trouble, okay? And I ask the kids when they drop their stuffed animals off, do you think that they're going to be good? And they're like, yes. And then they walk away very concerned because why would I ask that?
I can tell you my stuffed animal's a bit of a troublemaker.
Ooh, this will be fun.
That doesn't
It should
surprise
be.
me.
Yeah. Shocking, right?
Well,
No doubt.
I can't wait for you to drop your stuffed animal off
There
in
we go.
August.
Your stuffed animal.
Okay, so I have a very large stuffed elephant. His name is Hannibal, and I've had him since I was a kid. And so yeah, maybe I'll bring Hannibal. Maybe I'll put Hannibal in a Boat Town T-shirt for his sleepover, and bring Hannibal for the stuffed animal sleepover. But you're going to have to keep an eye on him because he is a bit of a troublemaker.
Okay, well, luckily you can keep an eye on him too because I post updates all night long.
Okay.
After I put them to bed, though, it's nighttime.
Gotcha.
So there's that, and they may sneak out. But anyway, I wanted to for sure talk about that and to advertise our cute summer reading program shirts that the Friends of the Library pay for every year. So that's it. That's the grand prize. Doesn't everyone want to be in the reading club when you see these
I
shirts?
think so.
Absolutely.
No
You
doubt.
know they are library lovers.
Yes.
And we have another comment from Christy Hughes that says, I love Erica's energy and hair.
Oh, okay.
Look at that.
Your hair too.
Your hair's on
Yeah.
point today.
It did look better than usual today, so I got lucky.
Oh,
So
Nikki
thank
Ray
you.
is excited for the summer program at the library as well. Very popular
There
program.
we go.
Yes, adults don't realize they can participate too. And when I say you can listen to audiobooks, and if you're reading to your kids, that counts. When
Wow,
are you
there
not
we go.
reading? If you're reading at work, you might as well count your time and get the
Right.
prize from the summer reading program.
Right.
So, yeah, it's super cool. So,
Awesome.
kids, teens, adults, anybody can participate. This starts on May 27th. That's on Tuesday. And we're having our kickoff party with Marty the Magician. It's totally free. And Marty is a true magician. He knows how to do all kinds of crazy things. And I'm always
Sweet.
astounded. He's been coming every year since I can remember. And last year, my mouth dropped open. That's how amazed I was.
Very cool.
Yeah. So
So to get the details, is everything available on the website, your Facebook page?
Yes, on the Facebook page, on the website. You can sign up via the app. You can sign up in person, like I said, starting on the 27th. And that goes for anyone age 0 all the way up to 150. So,
Right on.
So if you're
Okay.
151, you can't do it.
Yeah.
Well,
okay, to a million.
all right. To a million. It doesn't matter how old you are. You can participate
Yes.
and get your tie-dyed shirt that you tie-dye
Hopefully.
yourself. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. We may have a
Maybe.
party and I may recruit you all.
Okay.
I know, we have a tie-dye party.
Good morning, Lebanon tie-dye
Good
party.
morning,
Let's do it.
Lebanon tie-dye party. That sounds like a lot of fun, actually.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, it does.
I'll have to have Riley come. If you're watching, Riley, I'm volunteering you now.
I was going to say your daughter has to come.
Yeah, she's got to come.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, thank you for being here, Erica.
Yeah, no
It's
problem.
always great to
Yeah.
see you.
Yes, and Leroy.
And
you,
Leroy.
Leroy.
So it's just, I have a friend who's a librarian, and she used to get really annoyed because we would say the library instead of the library.
Not the library.
But he's a bear, so that kind of
It's the
like a
library.
library.
Oh my goodness, he's the librarian.
Yeah, the librarian. Look at that. Look what we just did. Don Moore, if you're watching this, librarian right there.
Librarian.
That's great.
Somebody tag
it.
Dawn and make sure she watches this
Yes.
because she used to get so mad at us for saying the library.
Oh no.
And we just said it because she got mad at us for it. So,
But he is a library in
librarian. Yes. Leroy the librarian.
Yes, Leroy the librarian.
I
That's
like
right.
it.
I'm
I
gonna
like
put
it
him
a
right
lot.
up front so the kids can see him, huh?
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I think we're having a few technical difficulties. Apologize for the mics not working.
So, that, I guess, is us for today. If you
Well-
can hear us.
Aren't we going to give away some coffee? Yeah.
Oh, we
Let's
got to give away coffee. Okay.
Yep.
Give away the coffee. Who's our winner?
Dun, dun, dun,
Whose
dun.
friend got tagged?
Oh, yeah, it's Friend Friday.
Friend Friday.
Finding it.
Da-na-na-na-na.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, Jennifer Grace is our winner of the free coffee. So get down to Covéll, get your Dubai chocolate brownie cake or strawberry cup or whatever
Or
they've got.
coconut cream
Or
cookie.
coconut cream cookie and your
Mhm.
free coffee.
Awesome.
Congratulations, Jennifer. Guys, don't forget to tag your friends if you want them to win Perennial or Wildfire baskets because there's some pretty cool stuff in those.
Yep, we'll give those away next week.
Yep. Otherwise, I think that's it for today. I'll see you all at the parade because I'll be there.
Right on.
Watching.
Have a great weekend, everybody. Thank you again to all of our sponsors. And we are